Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is the new one we added to the lineup. What surprise is right around the corner from you? So what's going to happen that you're not really expecting? It's going to be like a surprise. Take you off guard. Hopefully it's a pleasant one, right? All right, so we'll take a look at that. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? All right. One more thing before we pick our piles. The other day I was doing a reading, and when I do my readings, I'm in this little closed room. The door's closed, and I'm kind of in my own world, right? Well, my son, who's a grown adult, he's 28, must have been eavesdropping on my reading that I was recording. And I must have pulled a horse charm at the end. You know how I pull charms. And I was saying, all I feel is power from this. I'm not really getting a message. I just feel power. And he made fun of me. And he's like, Mom, duh, it was a horse. Horsepower. That's why they call it that. And you're saying, oh, I just feel power. So he had a good laugh at my expense. And, my strongest gift is clairsentience, which in French basically translate to clear feelings, right? I get clear feelings. So sometimes I try to get clear feelings, but I was tapping into my gifts, my connection, and I wasn't really connecting the dots with my words. And I get lost in my words sometimes because sometimes I'm channeling and they're not my words at all. And I kind of I personally, Christina, zones out. So anyway, if you caught that, I'm not an idiot. You can have a good laugh at my expense as well. All right. He shouldn't be eavesdropping on my videos, though. It makes me nervous. No, it doesn't really. He's very gifted. Both of my kids are have very strong abilities. They just, neither one of them really are all that interested in developing them. They use them from time to time. And they trust their intuition, but they're not really, really like convinced. I guess maybe they don't trust themselves yet, but they'll get there. All right, enough about my kids. Let's do your reading. Pile 1, this is Sunstone, pile 1. Pile 2 is golden quartz. Pile 3 is amethyst. And pile 4 looks like it's black agate. All right, so take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to, and we'll see what surprise, one unexpected, whatever unexpected is coming in for you. Okay, pile 1, if you chose the Sunstone, then this one is your reading. Let's get your cards. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. All right, so looks like this has to do with a financial money matter here. It could be love, but Hierophant's here. Sometimes I don't know. Let me just work this out here. Two of Pentacles. So you have to make a decision, and I really do feel like it's a financial decision here. I feel like there's a pleasant surprise coming in. A surprise that's not going to make you feel alone in the world anymore. So it might be an opportunity. Maybe it's a job offer or an investment opportunity. Something to maybe make your finances better. Because I feel with the Hierophant, you're going to be learning something here. So it could be learning a new skill or learning of a new trade, a new career, something along those lines. I feel like somebody's going to be teaching you something. And I feel like at first you're not going to be sure if you want to do this or not. You're not going to want to take this on. You might say, oh, I already have enough on my plate. Like, I want to just keep things the way that they are until I can feel more stable. But I think the change or whatever's coming in for you is going to be very good. I feel like you're not going to feel alone anymore. And I think it's going to bring you a lot of clarity. This might be something that you have to really, really use your logic about. So I'm feeling that you're going to have to trust your head over your heart on this one. I don't always tell you that. Most of the time I'm telling you to follow your heart. But this time I think you got to use your logic here on this one. And really do what you think would be best for you. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of a change coming in that you will benefit from. It does feel financial. But the thing is, you do have an option. So you get to choose whether you want to take this opportunity or not. So that's a good thing. All right, so this is probably something you're not expecting. So maybe somebody out of the blue offers you a job. I don't know. But I think it's going to bring a little more stability. So it might be a job like you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, but the pay's really good. It'll bring you back into some financial security, maybe. Let's see. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. All right, so yeah, I did feel like it was financial. So money's going to be flowing more readily to you. And then you have a reason to celebrate. So I think that it's going to be a good opportunity for you. And I do think it's going to bring money in for you. So that's a nice, pleasant surprise. It might not be, exactly your wish come true, but I think it's not a bad thing, whatever this is. I think it's pretty good. Spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So abundance is definitely coming in. I definitely feel like it's money related. All right, let's see who's here to work with you. Colette, she who nurtures empathy, gentleness, and insight. Ooh, what does Colette want to say? She's beautiful, isn't she? All right, let's see. Okay, this card brings a gentle message of hope and healing. When you are troubled, turn to those around you and let them see what you need. If you are lucky, you may encounter one of those rare souls who will see at a glance exactly what you are experiencing. You will recognize the knowing souls like Colette by empathetic depth in their eyes. Allow yourself to be nurtured back to health and happiness. So, okay. So remember I said you felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders and you felt alone in this world? Well, that's going to get better. So somebody's coming in to bless you in some way, to give you a helping hand. And that could be a job offer or a business opportunity. So, all right, that's a good surprise, especially if we're not doing all that great financially. The gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So you're pretty well in balance. And, you might be afraid that whatever's coming in might shake up that balance a little bit. I don't think it will. I think it'll balance you out even more, to be honest with you. I think I think, especially with that Five of Pentacles here, like I'm feeling like things haven't been the greatest. So I feel like whatever's coming in, even if it's not a job or money related, even if it's a relationship that's coming in, I feel like it'll help balance you out more. which, is good, because being high is great, but being low is not so great. So really, we always should try to stay somewhere in the middle, maybe a little higher, but for the most part, a little higher. I mean, in the middle is what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know. You got to do what feels right for you, because maybe it does feel right with those very high highs and very low lows for you. I don't know. So I'm not judging. Let's see. The fairy ring. New skills, advanced training, rapid improvements. I told you I felt like this was a teacher. So new skills, rapid improvements. So I really do feel like you're going to be learning something. And things are just going to turn around in your life. That would be fantastic. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, we gotta forgive whatever caused this situation of us feeling alone, or like everything is all on us. Somebody left us holding the bag, something like that. You know what I mean? We got to figure out what caused that, and then figure out how to forgive and learn from it. It was a growing experience, and we're going to come out of it now. So that's good. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. So somebody wants to date you. There's somebody who likes you. You might not know it yet, but there's somebody here for you. Either that, I mean, if you're already in, like say you're already married or whatever, that could just be somebody, this person coming in to help give you a helping hand. Like, they could just really like you. They could just become a really good friend because they really like you. They relate to you. Chariot 7. So this is coming in pretty quickly then. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's literally right around the corner. But let me see if there's a special message with the Chariot. Everything I have worked for, including the obstacles I have faced and overcome, is now part of this time of victory. I have learned to see all aspects of my life as essential to my growth. I have fallen, but now I am risen again to live freely and truly and truthfully, fearlessly and skillfully. So that's like the Wheel of Fortune. Like, luck is on your side. Things are starting to look up for you. Things are starting to really come back into alignment for you, and you're going to have some improvement in your life for sure. So that's a really great card, and I like that it's here coming in quickly, because I know I need a boost. So hopefully the boost will help you too. Well, I think any boost will help you, but hopefully you don't need it that badly. But if you do, it's coming. Let me pull you just a few charms here. Let's see what we got. All right, so July. I guess July's kind of quickly. I don't know. And if it's happening before July, then July, there might be something really important that happens in your life in July. It could be your birthday. All right. Then we have the Bat, transformation. So something is going to transform. And you have my dragonfly, which is always a message from spirit. So somebody's going to either be showing you signs or trying to get a message to you in regards to something like this. And then we got the T-Rex. So, other than Jurassic Park, I have never really assigned a meaning to the T-Rex. Unless you have really short arms. I don't know. I never, set an intention with that. I always wanted to see what it would feel like. All right, you know what they just showed me? I don't know if those of you remember Barney. I don't know if anybody was a Barney person, the purple dinosaur. And I heard the song I Love You, the I Love You song. And they were making me look like this. And it says, I like you, but I kind of saw I love you. Like the words kind of transformed for me. I love you. And so, I don't know. I think somebody's going to love you, or somebody does love you, or somebody wants to let you know that you're loved and you're okay. That could be the message from spirit, right? So anyway, I got a purple dinosaur from that dinosaur. So if a purple dinosaur relates to you in some way, even if it's not Barney, then, this message is for you then. All right, that's what I got, Pile 1. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the golden quartz, then this one is your reading. 3 of Wands, the World, the Star, 2 of Wands, and 5 of Cups. Ooh, all right. You got a brand new beginning here, Pile 2. So that might be your surprise, that you weren't expecting to have this very hopeful new beginning. Like, you're going to be able to pick your path. I feel like, all right, so I feel like you've been grieving something. There's been a loss in your life, and you've been grieving it. So maybe you had a breakup, or maybe, your best friend moved away. I don't know, but I feel like you've been feeling a little down. You haven't been your best self. And you've just been kind of like looking out to sea, waiting for your ships to come in, but nothing's really coming in. You're kind of feeling like blah. Not totally depressed, but not great either. Just kind of blah. I think now you're going to start to see something transform. I think you have a new beginning coming in. I think it's going to give you a lot of hope. It could be a wish fulfillment for you. I feel like you're going to be able to move past that grief or that loss and choose a path to move forward on. And I think it's going to bring you some success. So if you did break up with somebody, within the last couple months or so, or I think somebody new's coming in. I do. I think you're going to have a wish fulfillment. I think you're going to get over that loss. So we'll see. Let's get a few more cards. We have successfully overcoming a problem. Okay. And great passion. Oh, I told you I felt somebody new. I did feel somebody new. Successfully overcoming a problem. You're going to successfully overcome the sadness. You're going to move away from it. And you're going to find your passion again. So somebody's going to spark this interest in you. Or somebody's going to spark this passion, this fire. Somebody's going to motivate you to, really have some great achievements here. So I think that's your surprise, is that maybe you meet somebody who you weren't expecting to meet, and they turn out to be pretty amazing. And it helps you get over that loss. All right. Even if it's not a relationship, it could still apply. Whatever you're grieving, it could still apply. Something, a new person or a new situation coming in to really make to light the fire inside of you again. The miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. So I think that maybe that will help you, if whatever you're grieving. Nature is so very healing. So whenever we're feeling sad or lonely or upset or hurt, jealous, anger, any of those negative energies, if we get ourselves outside, I guarantee you're going to feel a little bit better. Nature does that. It really does. So if you can take a hike or a walk through the forest, or I don't know, if you could really surround yourself with nature, worst comes to worst, take a walk around your neighborhood. But if you could really go to, like I said, like a forest or a lake, or even if it's just somebody's pond, I feel like that's, it's so healing. It is. All right. She Who Hopes, Renee. Love, hope, relationships. I don't know if I said that right, but it's what it looks like to me. But I am not French. I love French people, and I love France. My ex-husband's uncle lives in Paris, and I always really liked him. He always just had this refinement about him. He was just, I don't know. So, here we go. Renee. The message of this card is to never give up hope. Your dreams of love are possible regardless of any history indicating otherwise. When you are able to look back and see how every connection has brought you to this place, you begin to build your own bridge from the loneliness to happiness. Always remember you must crown yourself first, for no one else can make you see your worth, your own worth, if you don't already own it. Believe in love. Believe in the lessons of the past were simply to give you opportunities to become amazing human you are now. All right, so you have love coming in for you in some shape or form. It doesn't have to be a brand new relationship, but you do have love coming in for you, and you are worthy of it. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. If you royally messed up in the past and it caused you to lose somebody or something, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's over. The past is it's done, right? What do we do now? We move forward. We take steps towards our future to do things better this time or in the future. So stop stressing yourself out. You have a brand new opportunity coming in for you, and I say jump on it. Distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. So don't give up your faith. Don't give up right before the grand finale. You're gonna have a wish coming true here. You do have hope here, so don't give up on it. All right? There's potential. There's potential in you. Potential for greatness. Look at this card. It says great passion. Not just passion, but great passion. You have potential for greatness. Just know that. A new world is born. Yeah. New cycle, new beginning. Okay. We're getting a fresh start, so to speak. And then, an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you have commitment coming in. Whether it's romantic love, commitment. Doesn't have to necessarily be an engagement, but for some of you, it just might be. But I do feel like you're going to commit to something. Commitment is coming in for you. don't sabotage it. You got the hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, persistent, working on it. All right, don't sabotage this. Don't sabotage a new opportunity because you don't feel worthy. Don't do that. You are worthy. Make sure you're rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your situation, rebuilding your future. Rebuild, okay? Don't self-sabotage. Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. New money? Let's see. Ace of Earth. I recognize the many forms of abundance and plenty, and I align myself with success. I can generate gold from the resources I have at my fingertips. I make an impact. The essence of prosperity is taking form in the material world. Abundance is coming in for you. Whether it's new love, new passion, could be financial, but abundance is going to come in for you, a lot of it. So let me pull you some charms. What do we got here? We got a shooting star, so a wish fulfillment. We got the star there. You got luck on your side. You got the phoenix. So, rising from those ashes. If something fell apart, if something didn't work out, you're going to rise from it and you're going to be better and stronger and you're going to get a reward here. That's my candy. So you're getting something sweet. Something sweet's about to happen for you. I'm getting some love, some sugar. You got something really good coming in for you. So just have a little bit of faith. Don't give up hope. All right? All right, pile 2. That's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me greatly, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Amethyst, then this one is your reading. Let me get your cards. The Emperor, Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, King of Wands. Wow. Pile 3. Look at all 3 of these guys. This is some real power here. Some real leadership. Some real boss. Ooh, it's some alpha, strong energy here. You are stepping into your power. You are getting a new beginning that you are going to be completely passionate about. You're going to be dedicated to this. This is going to be your thing. I don't know what it is. I kind of feel like it feels like financial. I kind of feel like you might be starting your own business or getting a job you really, really are going to love. But this is something that really causes you to step up and lead. Really take charge here. And it's going to be very successful. And you are going to enjoy this, whatever it is. It does feel like a work thing. It could be a new relationship with the Ace of Wands, because that's, Ace of Wands is always somebody who's really passionate about somebody else. They want to use that wand. But, and 8 of Wands it could be love at first sight. So it could be a brand new love interest coming in that you're just like, they're mine. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. I'm going to lead. Feels like dominate. You're going to dominate. Like you're going to slay the competition. They're not going to want anybody but you. So if this is a relationship, wow. You might have to tone it down just a little. I mean, it's great to be confident, but I don't know. But if it's not a love interest, if it is a job, I feel like you're going to be highly successful at what you're doing because I feel like you're going to love it. I feel like it sparks this passion inside of you, at least in the beginning. I do feel like it's new. I do feel like it's coming in quickly for you. So I think it's going to be here before you know it. I do strongly feel that. Wow. Okay, let's get some more cards. Muddled or unclear thinking, and time to get out of a situation. All right, so I don't think you're going to be muddled or unclear anymore. I think you're getting clarity. I think that this is a new opportunity for you. You're getting out of whatever you were in. So whatever mode you were in before, whether it was, being single, now you're stepping up and you're getting in a relationship, or whether you were in a dead-end job, now you're getting a job that's going to take you places and you're going to be passionate about it. You know, whatever situation you were in, you're getting out of it because you were just like, you had fog brain. Like you didn't, like it feels like you kind of got trapped. That's what I'm kind of feeling like you were in a situation where you really couldn't see your way out of it, or you just kind of felt trapped. Well, you're coming out of that. That's the surprise. So you are really stepping up into your power now. So you're doing this, and this is all you. You are making this happen. So whatever comes in, you are stepping up like you haven't stepped up before, and you are getting out of your situation, and you are making your new situation the best that it could possibly be. Signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. So, you should be getting signs from above, whether they be feathers that you just stumble across, or pennies from heaven, or any of the signs, repeating numbers, or, there's so many different signs that you could be seeing. But whenever you see something that makes you think, I wonder if that's so-and-so coming to visit, or I wonder if, my grandmom sent me this penny. Yes, they did. Absolutely, they did. If you notice it, they got your attention. It worked. So yes, that was for you. That was meant for you. So you're seeing something, or should be seeing something soon, to let you know that things are going to work out for you. Agate. She who regrets, battle, victory, bitterness. All right, let's see. Let's see what she wants to tell you. Okay, the message of this card is to use caution in arguments. We all have disagreements in our lives, and it is how we resolve those moments that define our future. So don't get too big for your britches here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get too egotistical. We're going to keep that ego in check. All right? Just saying. Because when you get some clarity, like when the things start to become clear and you realize you have to get out, let's do it gracefully, okay? Let's not burn the bridges. All right. Consider your speech. It's the right thing to do. Can you find another way to resolve a confrontation that doesn't involve the loss of a friend or some self-respect? So before you send out a declaration of hostilities, look deeply and consider the regret that this one feels. Consider how she feels. She's feeling regret. You don't want to feel regret. You don't want to feel like you burned a bridge for good. It's not a good feeling because, maybe in the moment it's a good feeling because knowing you can never go back because you're like, I don't ever want to go back to that. But you never know what happens in the future. So don't burn bridges if you don't have to. Exit with grace is what I'm going to say. Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find that your life has been lacking. So I think that when you really set your mind straight and you get that determination to do something, you're going to realize, like, you should have got out a long time ago. Like, this isn't as hard as you thought it was. This is easy, and look how much better it's making your life when you totally submerge yourself. And I feel that's exactly what you're going to be doing with all this powerful energy here. Look at all these leaders. You got 2 kings and the emperor. You're going to totally submerge yourself into a situation. You're going to give it your all. You're going to give it 110%. You're just going to do it. And when you do that, you're going to realize how sweet life is. Miss Spiderweb. Reconsider your alliances and make new connections. So again, it's time to get out of a situation. You're going to make new connections. You're going to let go of some of these old ones, but you're still going to do it with grace. Okay? You're going to handle it delicately, not with bitterness and revenge and ego, and there's no need for it. There's no need, and it won't serve you to do that. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. All right. I don't always take that card so literally. Religious factors to me always just means a difference. So I don't even know if this is talking about a love relationship. It could be with the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. It could be a love relationship here, that you're getting out of a relationship, maybe because there was just too many differences between the two of you. I mean, that's a possibility. But I kind of feel like it's more work related, and maybe you just, maybe your boss was like making you do something that went against your morals, or something you just didn't feel good about. That's what that religious factor cards is kind of making me feel like. There was a difference of an opinion, or a difference of character, a difference of points of view, and you don't agree, so you feel like the best thing to do is to separate yourself from that person's views that don't align with you. Again, just do it with grace. You'll be fine. The Phoenix. New phase. Rekindle, renew, transform, growth, and change mind. So you are growing. You are transforming. You are leveling up. Not only in the physical world, but in the spiritual world as well. So good for you. Things are going good for you then. Just like I said, don't be that. Just keep your ego in check. That's all. Two of Earth, which would be 2 of Pentacles. Let's see. My efforts bring me joy. Play and work are not separate, because what I am doing is actually fun. That's what's happening. That's what you're going to be doing. I condition change. I can switch gears easily. I am fully present in the excitement of creativity and am eager to experience the surprise that occurs when seeds that I have planted have taken root, sprouted, and developed in unexpected ways. This is a time for flexibility and trust in how the universe will shape what is coming into being. One way or another, my dreams manifest in the material world. So all your plans, all the seeds that you've planted are now starting to grow and form and take shape. So you're getting what you want. You're definitely getting what you want. Let me pull you some charms. All right. Just being you, because you're amazing. That's why all this energy is coming to you, because you are amazing. And look, you have 2 keys to success here. So I feel like a lot of success is coming to you, or success is coming to you in more than one area in your life. Maybe you're getting a better job and having a new relationship. But something is definitely getting resolved. And I kind of feel like it might be resolved in you. Like you're kind of in a place where you're like, all right, I'm going to put such and such to bed. And I'm going to let that go and move on to this new amazing aspect of my life and really put my 110% into it. I think abundance money is coming in, and I think you have help from your angels. So I don't think you have much to worry about, pile 3. I think it's all working out for you. That's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me greatly, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 4. If you chose black agate, this is your reading. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords. All right. You got 2 10s. So what does that mean? Something's coming to an end. So if you didn't see this coming, that surprises me, because I feel like you've been working your way to this ending. I feel like you're moving on to something else. You're done with a situation. You're done carrying the burden by yourself, or you're done letting somebody walk on you. I don't know. You're done with a situation. I feel like you're just done with it and you're ready to move on. You're ready to make slow and steady progress forward with that Knight of Pentacles. So it could be in financially. It could be you're ready to do something different financially. Or it could be a relationship that you're walking away from. But whatever it is, you're going to be able to celebrate, because you're going to do something pretty amazing that's going to get you some recognition here. So I don't know what it is that you're doing, but you're really going to be able to celebrate your achievement, because I feel like you're achieving something. I feel like you're reaching a goal, or I don't know, but this is really celebrating your freedom. I don't know why that word came, but freedom from, I guess maybe freedom from whatever is over, whatever is done. You know, you don't want to feel burdened anymore. You don't want to feel oppressed. And I feel like you're like, I'm going to go towards what makes me happy, what's going to bring me in abundance, or this could even be overcoming money issues. Finally, what's the word I want to use? Fulfilling your obligations. Finally reaching a goal. Like maybe you're paying off a credit card and you're done with it. And then you're going to cut it up because you're done with it. You're not going to go in debt anymore. Like I feel like you're fulfilling your obligations and you're going to have a reason to celebrate then. And you're going to get rewarded in some way. You have some kind of victory coming in after something that ends. After a battle of sorts. All right, let me get you some cards. Like I feel like you fulfilled your obligation and now you're ready to move on. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. I think you're ready for I'm kind of feeling like it's me time now. Like I raised my kids, I did what I have to do. Now it's time for me. And I'm going to celebrate that. And I'm going to do what makes me happy. I don't know. Something along those lines I'm feeling. Something important such as a new job or raise. Okay, there you go. Maybe you've fulfilled your obligations at your job and now you're ready to move on and get a new job with more money. Or there's new romance. But there's definitely a reason to celebrate. You are going to celebrate here. So you have something really good coming in, good enough for you to celebrate it, for you to go out and have a drink with your friends and raise a glass and say, to freedom, whether that be financial freedom or freedom from a relationship or freedom of your obligations. I don't know, but it feels good. It feels really good. It feels like you're happy. It feels like happiness. Trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people that I can trust and love. All right, so if there were people in your life who weren't on the up and up and who weren't honest with you, or people who have betrayed you, because this could be a betrayal. Somebody betrayed you. Could be a betrayal. You're going to find friends to be with, to celebrate with. You're going to find friends that really are there for you, to love you and support you. That'll lift you up. You're going to find your peeps, your people. She who is wild, savage, untamed, wild, and mysterious. Let's see. Okay, the message of this card is to examine what makes you feel tame and predictable. Now, commit to doing one unexpected act each day. Think of it as a random acts of authenticity. Monitor the reaction of those in your inner circle. Some will be your corvid flight mates, while others may need to be gently moved further away. All right, so there's going to be people who support you and uplift you and who are there for you, and there's others who are going to be naysayers and Debbie Downers and, not happy for you. We're going to get rid of those people. Okay, same thing with the card before it. Only those who can support you in your arcane fancies need to be maintained. Your best answer to current situations is to let them know that you are a magical wild thing. So who's going to support you? Who's going to support you and uplift you and be your cheerleader? And who's not? Who's not going to be your cheerleader? Who's going to be jealous of you? Who's going to want to not see you succeed? That's who you're going to need to let go of. Persistent drive. See what you desire and move towards that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. All right, so they're ready for you. They're ready for you to move on, to go towards what's going to make you happy. All right, zero in on it. Whatever that goal is, whether it be a dream job, a certain person that you want in your life, focus in. Go ahead, focus in on them. Go get them. Go get them. Or go get it. Take some steps. Deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. So sometimes things have to be dark for us to have clarity. All right? Sometimes when things get dark, that's where we see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? We could see it pretty clearly, and we know how to walk towards it. We get solutions. We get action steps. We get inspiration. So I feel like whatever this was, it really made you have like some kind of an epiphany where you see the light now. And I do feel like you fulfilled some obligations here, or you're getting your freedom. I don't know why. Obligations and freedom are the two words that kept coming to me. I couldn't get obligations, but I knew what it was. I just couldn't get it. But they're the words that they wanted me to, get out. So, children, your love life is being affected by children. All right, so I don't know. That could mean so many different things. This really not necessarily is a love reading. So if that resonates, take it. If not, leave it. I'm not going to list a bunch of different reasons because it could be so many different. I'm seeing so many different things here. All right, so however that pertains to the reading, whether, you have childish behaviors, or you're going to celebrate with your childhood friends, or maybe you're going to celebrate with your kids, or I don't know. It doesn't matter. It can mean so many different things. Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So, you were in some kind of a karmic relationship, so it happened for a reason. So if they betrayed you or stabbed you in the back, it's because they were there to teach you a lesson. Whether you liked the lesson or not, you still learned from it and you grew from it. And now you're a better person for it. Believe it or not, you are. Even if you're not seeing it yet, you're going to understand the lesson eventually. But it feels like you were in a karmic relationship, or you are in one now that you need to kind of separate yourself from. So, and it doesn't have to be a romantic one. It could be a friendship. Maybe you just have a friend who doesn't support you, who's not your cheerleader, who doesn't want to see you succeed, who doesn't want to see you get ahead of them. That's somebody you need to cut out of your life. Transformation, it's the Death card. I told you something's coming to an end here with that. With those 10s. You got 2 10s. So let's see here. Nothing remains the same, and I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for my highest good. I am called to let go of the old so that I can welcome the new. Yes, that's exactly what I felt. Something old is done and something new is coming in. Pull you a few charms. And we got joy and happiness. Oh, you got the pencil. This is like saying you can write your own story. Whatever story you want to live, you can do that. You got a new beginning coming in here, right? So if there's somebody you want in your life, you could write them into your story. Resolving some things. I said you're fulfilling some obligations. You have some resolve here. Something's being resolved, and you're going to get a gift. So, good things, pile 4. Might not feel the greatest while you're going through it, but you got something really amazing coming in for you. So, don't be shocked by all this. Anyway, that's what I got for you. So, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me greatly, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light.